Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Theme Park. It's episode 91, and as I said last episode, we will do the catwalks this episode, and yeah, and that's what we're going to do. Woo! Some of you who are familiar with map object manipulation and familiar with what I'm just doing, they may have noticed that I'm stupid as fuck because because I did a mistake there. Yeah, from this perspective you can clearly see it. And it took me a while to figure out what exactly I did wrong. But I think all this trial and error might actually be quite interesting for you to see. What I should have done is close the coaster and delete the hill. Yeah. And delete the hill leading into the mid-course break one, because that is this part is overlapping with the catwalk thing, and therefore making problems. Let's put it this way. And I think if memory serves correct, I will do that in a sec. This whole mistake is just so stupid. Yeah, and I really should have thought of that much earlier. I mean, you're watching this in 4x speed. It took me like 10 minutes or so to figure out what the problem is and how to fix it. So yeah, seeing this now, like I think two weeks afterwards, it's really embarrassing that I've been so stupid. But yeah, now I think I get it, what to do. And I'm doing it, which is good. So the first 3 minutes of the video is basically just how I failed to do stuff because I'm stupid. But that should be nothing new for you guys, né? Should it? But now it's getting underway. And it should work now. Yeah, it was good. I saved the game right here because I made a mistake with the numbers to apply the hack, and that mistake would have cost me another 2 minutes or so. Oh god. I remember the time I built on a Windows XP computer, when I could do all this with just one click. Just in the right menu, raise lower, and then put a catwalk down there. It's not working on Windows 7 or Windows 8, unfortunately. And since I don't have a virtual machine or something like that, I have to use the map object manipulation. Which is fine. I mean, it's working good. If you understand how it works, it works just brilliant, but it's a lot more work involved in there than it would have been if it would just work with the right menu kind of thing. Oh, sorry. Another thing I did, I mean, you didn't see it because that, yeah, because why and ever. I usually when I record the videotapes, I name them afterwards, because I record with XSplit, and XSplit names the files, the recorded files, after which date they were recorded and which not clock time, and then what time, like 9 p.m. or something. And I didn't pay attention to that when I renamed the files, because I'm just renaming them to fit the episodes. Like this file here is titled Let's Build a Theme Park episode 91, so that when I'm doing the audio a few weeks later or a few days later, so that I'm not confused and accidentally record the wrong tape, like I did in a German episode a while ago. I think it was episode 30 something or so. I'm not quite sure, but I think it should be around that, where I accidentally jumped in an episode and recorded, like, just for example, I'm not sure which episode exactly it was, but just as an example, I wanted to record episode 35 and I accidentally used the file of episode 36, so I jumped 35 and had to do 35 as episodes and shit like that. So basically since then I'm renaming the files so that I won't do that mistake again. But to make the long story short, I fucked it up with like episode 90 was correct, but then episode 91 to episode 96 I didn't pay attention to the times that were implemented in the video title, so I got them all wrong, so that I named episode, this episode here is episode 91, but I actually named it episode 93 or something, and then 92 was 92 and 91 was 93, this shit like that. So when I got the file ready to record this, and I opened it, I really thought I'd like accidentally deleted the files, which would be pretty bullshit-ish. Oh fuck it, it's not as funny to you as it may be for me, or not as big as a fuck up, but who cares. Back to business. I'm doing the break run right now, the transfer tracks and the Abstellgleise, the fuck it, I don't know the word, doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm doing shit right now, so like, you know, I start to build a custom support for the first for the break one. I finished that, and now for the mid-course break one. And another thing I wanted to do was adding the, I mean, if you follow the parks on NE, you will see that most people use thicker backbones for the mid-course break one and lift hill section, and the break one of course. And I wanted to do that too, but as you see, I failed that. Yeah, so I thought just of, okay, fuck it, won't use that then. It should just look fine this way. Now the big problem with the mid-course break one is it looks really good being diagonal, but it's one hell of a mess to do the supports, because you just don't have the diagonal. You just don't have diagonal objects to add use as support. So first I tried this with the little cross kind of thing, but that didn't work, as you might see, might could have been seeing, bullshit, whatever. That just doesn't look good at all. So I will get rid of them in a sec, I hope. They won't be there for the final. Version of the park. But yeah. Normally it would be more realistic to have 2 supports on each side, but since it's just looking bullshit in CSO and it's not working in CSO at all, I think it looks maybe not perfect, but good enough, like I did right now, the way I did it right now. Yeah, and here the same procedure on the other side. This one was a little bit more tricky, because I mean, actually it wasn't, but it could have been a lot more problematic, because as you can see, there's a lot more track going on this side of the ride. So placing the support could have been a real menace. But it did. Thank God, it worked fine. The funny thing is, it doesn't look like that much work to do the supports or to hack the catwalk and things like that. But if you just look at the time, the video is the length of the video right now. It took me and then multiplied by 4, because it's of course the fourth. I got 400% speed in this one, and you will see it. I mean, I took over an hour to do this. It doesn't look like I've done much this episode, but it's took me over an hour to do it. And I think that's something most people who are not playing the game themselves don't realize, that the small things sometimes really are the things that you spend the most time on, like doing the supports here and there, or getting the layouts of the coasters right, getting the coasters good. That's nothing that it doesn't look like it's it would take so much time, but it actually does. I mean, I'm really surprised how well and how fast I was able to get the layout of the this flying coaster ride. But if you look back at the episodes where I built a wooden coaster on the other side of the park, I mean, of course they are in German, only because that was way back in time. But I took, I think, 5.5 episodes, something like that, to get the layout itself done. And then after that I changed some parts of the layout like 5 or 6 times. So all in all, Woody would easily have taken 7 hours or something like that. Just the layout, nothing else. Just the layout. Good, and the landscaping, but since it's a terrain Woody, I think the landscaping and the coaster layout work like hand in hand, so you can't do one without another. So 7 hours complete to get the layout done and the landscaping that you need to do the layout. But that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a nice weekend. We will see each other again hopefully on Wednesday for episode 92. I'm moving to, or I have moved from Trier to Heidelberg, back to my parents' home, and I may have technical difficulties doing the episodes next week. I'm trying my best to get them sorted out, but if there's no episode next week, or the episodes come later than usual, you now know why. So have a nice weekend. We'll see each other next time. Goodbye.